So here we are on the rooftop of the Urban Farm. Windy day up here. So this is our 400 square meters of rooftop growing space. Here we have 160 different types of potato that we're growing. So, see any good potatoes. There we go. There's a little shoot. No shoots in there. There we go. There's some shoots. So these are. That's the beauties of Hedron. Lady Balfour. So we're growing 160 different types of Irish and UK heritage potatoes. These guys range from 1764 to 2004, and they also include the Famine Lumpar. So we're growing these potatoes for the Boxy House restaurant in Temple Bar, and basically when we harvest these potatoes later in the year, that's going to be coordinated with a gathering festival. So people are going to be invited back to Ireland for the harvesting of the potatoes, because a lot of people left Ireland because of the big famine blight, the potato blight. So again, this is part of sort of a PR exercise for the Boxy House restaurant in Temple Bar. There's 160 different types of seed potato there. There's 320 different types of seed potato in Ireland. We're growing half of the collection. Again, a lot of the rooftop, all of our rooftop materials are upcycled, recycled materials. These are blue barrels cut in half, scaffold boards, barrels with the sections cut out, and then again the bottom of these barrels will have there's a small shelf that travels along the inside of these guys, and basically there's a water reservoir below each of the pods. And the biggest problem about growing on the rooftop is dehydration. So high winds, all the plants get dried out very quickly. So we try to incorporate a lot of our growers, our planters, with reservoirs. As you can see, the potato planters, these are 5-gallon water cooler bottles, and basically the bottom one is a reservoir. It has a wick system, some capillary matting, and that basically draws water up into our top section here. There's some more roots growing on there. Gonna have some great potatoes in here. Yeah, we upcycle a lot of our materials, diverted from landfill, diverted from basically being melted down and returned back into plastics. This is where our bees are going to be. The bees have had a very bad year this year, so we're waiting to hear if we're actually going to get a hive or not. So hopefully the hives will arrive. These are vertical planters. These are all constructed from pallet wood. So the pallets would be deconstructed and built into these vertical grow beds. Even though we have 400 square meters of growing space up here, it's still very limited. So we're growing vertically to increase our grow space. Again, different types of planters. This is our compost area. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. This is basically where Paddy Kearney from City Composting Limited, he goes out and collects organic waste from different cafes in the area, Cornucopia, Brother Hubbard's, Cafe Roher, Damson Diner, and so forth. So these composters are full at the moment. I think he's sowing some wheatgrass there on top, some nitrogen fixing. I don't know what's going on there. A lot of coffee beans on top. So basically, they've been prepared over the last few months with different organic wastes. So they're doing their job at the moment. There's a lot of worms inside them. These guys here will all eventually be filled. As the cycle goes, as one is emptied, another one is filled. So there will eventually be a restaurant, cafe in the ground floor of the building. So when that comes into effect, a lot of the waste from downstairs will come upstairs to be composted. Also, a lot of what we grow upstairs here on the rooftop will be consumed downstairs. And again, the waste from downstairs will come upstairs to be composted, to produce soil, to grow food, to be consumed downstairs. A little cycle going on there. So these are our blue barrels. We have 60 of these guys at the moment. These all have 45 plant sites on them. 60 barrels, 45 plant sites gives us 2,700 plant sites. So all these guys are going to grow a lot of leaf. So you can see some orientals going on here. Actually they're broccoli sprouts. I don't know what they're doing in these guys. There's a lot of lettuce going on here. Again, what we're doing up here is a great big experiment on how we grow food and grow space, and we're learning all the time. So we're making mistakes. So each one of these guys has a worm tower inside it. So basically green organic waste can be put inside here. The worms will go in there, they'll break all that down, they'll migrate back through the soil, through the compost. And then on the bottom of each of these guys there's a little trap door, and basically when you open the trap door you'll catch all the humus that comes back out of these guys, all the black gold also. So these are self-composting vertical grow barrels. Alright. At the moment there's 1,500 plants planted out in the rooftop. There's another 1,500 to arrive during the week. More greens going on here. So all these guys will eventually all be planted out. The barrel systems. Now what we got going on here, this is where our hens live. So we have 8 hens in here at the moment. They live in the hen hotel. Whoop, mind my step. That's the hen hotel there. They've got a great view. Best view in the city. Don't know if you can see the spire is just there. Just there, we're within 500 meters of the spire. So the chicks, the hens live in here. Let's have a look. Anybody home? There they are there. Hi guys. Sorry for disturbing you. So there's 8 hens in there at the moment. They're laying eggs. There's plans for another 6 or so hens to come along. You get the general idea of what this place is going to look like soon, huh? Everything starts growing out, it's going to be pretty beautiful up here. That's the Urban Farm Rooftop. So this is our hydroponic and aquaponic room. This is where we're going to be farming fish, growing plants in hydroponic systems, microgreens, growing mushrooms from coffee waste. This is our fish. We are tilapia, red Nile tilapia. These guys are YY, they're all male guys. The males are a lot better, they grow a lot quicker. So we have some mixed sex up here. These guys are for breeding. And then we have Romeo in here. He's a YY male, and he'll be our breeding guy. These guys breed, they produce about 6,000 fry a year. So we have 150 tilapia guys in here. These are all from the UK. So these guys here will eventually, they're 3 to 4 weeks old at the moment, so in about 6 months, 7 months they'll be ready for the plate to be eaten. New Year's Eve dinner maybe. They'll be going into these guys. These are, that's 4 600 litre fish tanks, and then they have a 250 litre grow bed on top. The systems will be finished off in the next couple of days. So this is our grow tent. This is an enclosed growing chamber, so we can control the environment in here, the temperature, humidity, the light cycle, 18 hours, 24 hours, 12 hours. At the moment we're propagating a lot of different seeds in here, so we got some Thai basil, more Thai basil, oregano, nasturtiums, Swiss chard, bright lights. We're propagating some lemon cucumber. That's a cucumber that is yellow and looks like a lemon, but it's actually a cucumber. Chili twilight, there are sort of a multicolored chili guy. This is an aeroponic propagator. Doesn't actually need a lid. It's there for effect. We have Thai basil propagating in here. So, oh, that's an aeroponic propagator. Basically, this vortex motor is moving the water around. It's collecting it up through a main siphon and spraying it out. It's breaking it with the oxygen and any nutrient solution that might be in there, starting juice and so forth, to create a fine mist, which will encourage a lot of root growth. These guys are Jiffy 7Cs. Generally, these are a peat pellet. These guys here are actually cocoa core. So cocoa core has a great rooting hormone inside it. It's an aeroponic aeroflow system from General Hydroponics, and different lights. It's T5 propagation lights. So that's basically the aquaponic room, hydroponic studio. This is where we'll also be trial running different oyster mushroom spores and coffee grinds, see what works best. There you go, aqua hydro room. So that's some of the things happening at the Urban Farm. Okay.